1100.
As we focus on your home during this home improvement week, of course, it all begins with having the home in the first place. So we're so happy this morning to have Brian Fryer on the show. He's with Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union, and he is the man where it all begins when folks come to you about that ever so important mortgage. Good to see you.
Good to see you again. Thank you.
So I think, you hear stories all the time, and we've had realtors on the show this week talking about this as well, that the market seems to be stabilizing a little bit.
It is. It is. We're seeing home prices kind of stabilize out a little bit. Still, they're up there, but they're stabilizing. Marketing time's taking a little bit longer than previous, but getting more towards normal is what we're seeing now.
But what the hardship, I think, has been as a whole community to watch is that the owning your own home really is where that foundational wealth begins.
It is.
It is the best way to get out of a bad income situation.
Correct. And it's part of the American dream, having your own home. It does build wealth. Statistics have shown that home ownership lasts for generations and puts generations of people in a different financial standing. So
at the credit union, we talk about this all the time. I mean, just the other day, Jake was on talking about the Idea Elite grant where y'all were giving away as the credit union $100,000 in total to some small businesses, and you are community-centric.
Correct.
Totally focused on that. So you do, I guess, Brian, everything you can to guide people towards getting approved for that mortgage.
Correct. We're a full-service credit union. We offer consumer loans, mortgages, commercial loans. Just as Jake was talking about earlier, we are considered one of the top lenders in the Chattanooga area. We offer a full range of mortgage products, purchases, refinances, second mortgages, home equity lines of credit. We do loans on land as well. We will be having construction loans rolling out soon, so we're very excited about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We're very, very excited about that. And we also have adjustable rate mortgages, fixed rate mortgages, and we have probably the most popular product in the Chattanooga area we're very, very well known for is 100% no money down purchase product that you can get qualified for. It has no PMI and also has no income limits where you'll find with a lot of government type loans.
So it's a lot of information you're sharing with me, but people want to talk to you one-on-one. Y'all are actually going to have someone from the credit union there at the Fall Home Show coming up.
Correct.
September, is it 24th and 25th? That's
Correct.
The weekend?
We've got it coming up. It's going to be in a couple weeks. The Tri-State Home Show put on by the Chattanooga Home Builders Association. TVFCU is a gold level sponsor. So do come to the show. Come see us. We'll be right at the front entrance. Can't miss us. We'll have our mortgage specialists there. Some of my team will be there to answer any questions people might have, whether you're going to be purchasing a new construction or you're looking at maybe building later on, or you found a home you're looking at buying, or you want to get pre-qualified.
On the pre-qualification side of things, these last couple of years have seen some changes in people with the way they work, and some people maybe left a job and began out on their own, doing some entrepreneurial stuff. So getting that guidance of what their income source looks like on paper is really important, isn't it?
Super, super important. We're seeing that a lot more. People are switching jobs now. It's very, very common. And in the mortgage industry, we notice that, we see that, we recognize that. And with TVFCU, we have local underwriting. My underwriters are right next to my office, so I can walk 10 feet and talk to them, along with my boss, who's a vice president of mortgage lending, is just a few feet away. And we tailor our products to our membership and also what's happening in the market these days. And we are seeing people change jobs, seeing a lot of remote working. We have people that work for companies that they lived in Los Angeles or they lived in Dallas, now living in Chattanooga but still working for the same companies. They're based out of state. So we're seeing a lot of that.
If there's something kind of iffy with somebody and you're just not quite so sure that they are quite prepared to take out the mortgage, you advise them on steps to take to get it?
We do. And that's I always tell everyone, if you're looking at buying your first home or at buying a home, another home, or your second or third, fourth home, I always tell everyone, make a budget, make a plan, then talk to a mortgage specialist, preferably someone from TVFCU, and let them know what you want to do. It's an interview process we go through to find out what your goals are and get pre-qualified. I really highly recommend getting pre-qualified. That way you have that letter in hand from TVFCU and you can make that offer on a home when you're ready.
If people are in their home and they're wanting to do some remodeling, do y'all do lines of credit?
We do. Do home equity lines of credit up to 100% of the appraised value of the home, which sets us apart from our competition because we can go up so high on that. And I always recommend people, if you're looking at doing some improvements, I recommend the home equity line of credit because it gives you that line of credit when you're ready. If you need to take some more money out, let's just face it, whenever you start knocking out walls or flooring, some things come up. The wiring of the plumbing.
You're never under budget.
You're never under budget. It's very rare, especially now and today with prices of things going up so much. I always recommend taking out a little bit more than what you might think you might need. But a home equity line of credit is a perfect vehicle for that.
Because if you're doing that, you've got the money available to you, but you're only paying back on what you actually use.
Correct. And that's the good thing that I like about the home equity line of credit is you can take out that money when you're ready, and then you can go ahead and do your renovation phase or whatever. And if you need extra money, you can always dip into that, to make sure you have enough in that line of credit. I think it's a great vehicle. Pay it off, have that line of credit available whenever you need it. So that's one of the really good things about a home equity line of credit.
All right, so you can have all of your questions asked and answered at the Fall Home Show coming up on September 24th and 25th. You can go to homeshowchattanooga.com to learn more about that, and they'll have a booth there. If you don't want to wait, you don't have to. You can go to TVFCU.com any day or give them a call at 634-3600 and find out how to get your mortgage questions asked and answered. Great to see you.
All right, thank you.
You love where you live and know you're not